Hey everyone. Um, I wanted to talk to you about something serious, something that's going on in my life. I mean, you may have already known about it. I can't remember if I said anything. Kind of being made to do this video because of making some bad decisions. I don't mean to laugh about it. I usually do that when I'm nervous or, uh, um, I have an illness called chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD for short. Um, I probably don't take it as seriously as I should, even though I know it's something very serious, and unfortunately, once in a great while, I will smoke a cigarette. And it's a bad choice. Um, did I get COPD from me smoking? No. I got it from growing up in a household with two parents that smoked a lot. So, yeah. So think about that, guys, when, you're smoking around your kids or whatever, because this is what can happen. I take inhaled steroids to keep my lungs open, and unfortunately, in the long term, COPD is a death sentence. It it's kind of a horrible death, actually, because like all kinds of lung things like gray lung and black lung, and emphysema, your body gets starved of oxygen. Can I feel it happening now? Yeah. You can start feeling the effects of it. My grandfather died of gray lung, which is he worked in a brickyard for 30 some years, and he got the cement dust and the brick dust in his lungs. He died a very horrible death. Your organs slowly start shutting down from lack of oxygen. My grandfather, God rest his soul, I love him so much, he was such a fighter, he had like the same he had the same inhaler that I have now, and of course you graduate to having to use oxygen at night, and then it goes to full time eventually. And you only have certain numbers. I think they go up to 5 in the oxygen, and that's pretty saturated, My grandfather refused to go up the extra notch, and he suffered. He suffered because of his pride, because he told us that that was his last number. He was there was nothing beyond that, but yet he died anyway. God, he was such a fighter, though. Kind of like me, but I shouldn't do what I do. And deep down, I don't really purposely do it, I don't think. I mean, I hope not. I mean, it's something serious, and I'm not helping my situation, smoking once in a while, because that's what, that's how I got here, from my parents, so sometimes I just feel like I need one once in a while. Boss man told me that when he was yelling at me tonight for finding them. You know, that, you know, being one more nail in my coffin. I was really mad. And of course I make a joke about it, saying that, oh, you know, you don't have to worry because I'm being cremated. And it was in very poor taste. And I am sorry for that. I mean, that is bad. I just, you know, I joke about things when things are serious because, not that I can't deal with them, but, I just don't. I just don't need one. I don't need one more thing bad in my life, and it seems to always have something bad in my life. I don't have grandchildren yet, but I'm sure I will one day. Will I be here or not to see them? I don't know. Will I see them grow up? No. No, I will not. And, that's just something I have to deal with. I mean, it does make me kind of sad, you know. Yeah. It's definitely not fun because you can really feel it sometimes, you know, if I do a lot or, of course, even after if I smoke a cigarette, I can feel it really bad. So you'd think I'd learn, you know, not to do any of it. But I think I get under the mentality, well, it's going to kill me anyway, you know. I mean, I want to stay here as long as I can. Yeah. So it's not a good thing to make light of something serious, and especially too with yourself. I need to start really taking things more seriously and knowing I do have a serious illness like that, and yeah, I just never thought I'd go out like that. You know, I've been like a fighter and stuff like that. It's just, but I'm gonna, you know, obviously I'm gonna keep doing YouTube and stuff, and, because you know, I love doing YouTube, and, I will just deal with things as they happen, and on down the line, you know, if I do need oxygen, I'm just gonna have to swallow my pride and take it, you know. I am, you know, being my age, it's very early, meaning, usually people in their 50s, 60s, 70s get it. I'm guessing I had a heavy dose, you know, from growing up and stuff, and, this doesn't usually happen this early, so, well, I think I said my piece, and, yeah, so you guys take care of yourself, and if you feel any problems or anything, please go to the doctor and tell them, you know, because if it's something treatable, or whatever, you know, get it taken care of. You know, think about if you don't get it taken care of, think about who you're going to leave behind and stuff like that, and do everything you can, you know, because a lot of people depend on you. Maybe not for what you do for them, but just you in general, you know, your company, you just being there. The world will not be a good place without you. So just remember that. Well, I love each and every one of you. And I'll get a video out to you real soon. Bye, guys.